Welcome everybody back to the Figure Kit Garage, fellow resin heads and kit builders. Brent Krug back with another out-of-the-box review. The kit that you see on the table is the latest offering from Tony Cipriano, based on the character from the 1943 animated short Super Rabbit that was directed by the late, great Chuck Jones. This is a 3D printed kit, 5 3D printed pieces and 6 strands of wire for his whiskers. And this is an amazing piece. This character is one of my all-time favorite animated characters, and it's been a long time coming. This version is one that I've actually liked for a very long time, and it's nice to see that Tony did this one. It's really cool. This is the 7th in the Saturday morning cartoon character series that began with Space Ghost several years back. And as well, he now has a Spaceman Spiff available. And this kit stands 10 inches tall and goes for $135 shipped. I sent the money for this last Friday, and he arrived yesterday afternoon. So 6 days from payment to arrival at my door is an incredible feat. So I got to thank Tony personally for that. Customer service, once again, off the wall. So we're going to start with his base, which is very round, plain, which leaves a lot of painting options for clouds, stars, galaxies, you name it. Super Rabbits could probably go there. This is an amazing piece overall, and Cipriano 2023 on the backside. The base painting, your options are limitless. As I did with Space Ghost, I wound up painting galaxies and nebulas, and even the Phantom Cruiser on that one. So the options are on this base as well are limitless. His body, very beautifully rendered, of the style of this character from 1943. He has evolved over the decades. As everybody knows, he's still, cool after all these years. The stylized S on the front of his little blue sweatshirt, as it were, folds in the shirt, very nicely rendered. And this was digitally sculpted by Tony. All the separation lines for the color, the white and the gray, those big feet that this rabbit has. And yeah, there's going to be a little bit of cleanup, some divots in the print from print supports. Not a very big deal. A little bit of smoothing and polishing with some polishing pads and some light grit sandpaper, and this thing will be ready to go without a doubt. Even up into the neck, the color separation line, very nicely rendered. And as I did have a little bit of an accident with the first time I tried to record this video, I'm not going to be as careless the second time. I wound up trying to display him with the cape and the head on, and he fell over and broke one of the ears off. But the ear has been glued on and repaired, a little bit of sanding, and you'll never know it happened. But there's the mischievous face of a rabbit we've all known and loved for decades. Those eyes looking off to the right, wondering, what kind of trouble can I get into now? That trademark grin that has never changed. Rendered very beautifully. And all the holes for his whiskers, preset. The little areas on his cheeks that all those little fur markings. The little hairs on his head, and even, something like this would be difficult to render in a physical sculpt by hand. And those long ears. Definitely the wabbit. 100% pure troublemaker. And that goes without saying. And he will have the little plug-in. And even without that cape, looking off to the right, he's already thinking about what kind of trouble he can get into. Too cool for words. His cape, one solid piece. The flow, very nice. Let me get this to focus a little bit better. And it don't. There we go. Some cleanup work to do, but just like with resin kits and vinyl kits, cleanup work and prep is all a part of it. Cape is just beautifully rendered. I love the flow of it. And I'm going to go ahead and put his little cape on there. And there you have da-da-da-da-da, Super Rabbit. And then his little cape tie will fit very snugly right there in the front. But very, very well worth the price. For anybody that's interested, I will leave Tony's contact information in the comment section down below. If you're a fan of this character or just of the Saturday morning cartoon series that he's been doing, give Tony a shout and let him know you're interested, because this kit is well worth it. There you can see the flow of his cape. Mild-mannered rabbit from a hole in the ground somewhere else. Actually, he got his superpowers from genetically altered carrots. Every time he ran out of power, he had to have another carrot. So, there we have it for Super Rabbit. Big thank you to Tony Cipriano for the quality of the print, the excellent customer service, getting this thing out to me as fast as you did. As always, top notch. And then the 6 strands of wire that will glue in. I have to bend those to the desired angle to give him that look. But once all is said and done, ain't nothing cooler than that wabbit. Thanks again, Tony. I do appreciate it very, very much. And 10 inches tall, not a lot of height, but the base will take up a little bit of room on a shelf. But it's worth it. You can already tell that it's worth it. So give Tony a shout if this is a kit that you're interested in. It is, like I said, once again, worth it every step of the way, every penny paid. Once again, I want to thank everybody that has subscribed recently and those that have stuck with me throughout the last 5 years coming up. Thank you very much, all of you. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Support the Figure Kit Garage. Let's keep it going. And, oh, almost forgot. Go check out the new episode of Model Club TV on YouTube that just dropped today. Their interview with Giovanni Zorlosa. I have not watched it yet, but like, share, and subscribe to Model Club TV, Jason Walker and Scott Johansson. Also, Just Paint It with Jerry Frade, his YouTube channel. Anya's channel as well. Monster Model Review, another one. Check all of those out. Their contacts will be down below. Give them all a like. Let's get a bigger community of YouTube kit builders going. And very soon I'll be starting another work in progress video series on Oda Nobunaga from Blackheart Models. I'll be doing that on camera. I've got a few creative ideas that I want to do with it, so that'll be a lot of fun. I'll be probably starting that this weekend. So for this review of Super Rabbit, digitally sculpted and 3D printed by Tony Cipriano, this has been the Figure Kit Garage. Everybody stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, Enjoy your weekend. Build a kit.